What's going on, guys? I'm going to do an update for you. We're getting chickens in the spring. So what we're doing right now is I built a shed for some reason, and what I'm going to do is, instead of using it for a shed, I'm going to convert it over to a chicken coop. So I'm going to show you all, in a couple different steps, different videos of, how I'm going to do it. And right now what I'm going to do is I have to put in some electric for the brooder box and a light and a light switch. So I'm going to show you all, it's just a stock building that I built. There's nothing done in here, just the tin. I'm not even done. I still got to put the door on and fix a couple little spots, but I'm just going to show you all, how I'm going to do it. So I've scavenged a couple things up from my electrical stuff, a couple switches, electrical box, some wire, and a light bulb with a mounting bracket on it already. So what this is a, let me see if I can get back here and show you all a little better. It's just a 4 foot wide by 8 foot long building, and it's I don't know how tall it is. I'm 5'10". You can see my head's not nowhere near the top on any of the corners. So what I'm thinking about doing is, because I put the door in on the side, so there's less room over here, and there's 4 foot by 4 foot over here. What I'm going to do is put me my light switch when I come in the door, run my wire over, go through this 2x4, and mount me a plug up here high, so I can put my brooder box in here and plug straight up into it. And then when I get done, I can remove my brooder box. But I'm also going to take from that light switch and go up and over and put me the light right here, so when I come in, it'll be shining. Look through and see what I got, and put my plug up here, or my light switch. And I'm gonna leave a big tail off of the light switch, because I have to figure out how to get the power to the outside without, when you cut a hole in this stuff, at least for me, it's real sharp and jaggedy, and electrical, you don't want anything like that around it, because it can cut it and catch on fire. So what I'm going to do for right now is just leave a long tail to where I can plug it up outside, because even when I put my door on, I can just close my door, over the plug for right now, because where it's at right now, I'm real close to the power. I'm going to put my brooder box in here, and then after I get a little bigger, I'm going to move my coop down further in the yard. Alright, let's see what I got. And to get through these 2x4s, you're going to need some kind of a spade bit, just something that's about the size of the electric line that you're going to use. Let me see. I'm going to put my light switch right here and run it up this board through this 2x4, then up and over, and there's a gap right here that goes all the way across. Put it over that, then down. I want it to look neat. I'll probably take it so it's coming up right over here. Let me see if I can show you. It's coming up right over here on the other side of the 2x4, and when I come across the top, I'll probably bring it over, then run it down this board and drill me another pilot hole. Well, I won't have to, because when I put it up there, when I mount it up there, let's see if I can do this right. It's going to go like this, so it'll come right in the top, so I won't have to bring it down any. We'll drill us a pilot hole here for the electric to go up. Jeez, a piece. Okay. So we got our hole through, and then we're gonna come down and come across and do the same thing over here. Just put one all the way through. Roughed it up a little bit, didn't you? So these little boxes, they have little tabs on the back. You've got to push them out. So it just gives you something, a screwdriver or anything, just pop you a tab out. I'm gonna go from the bottom. That's just to run your electric line through. Alright guys, so I already had a plug that I had taken off something else, but I wanted this one because it had a tab in the front instead of, I don't know if you can see that, the nails on the sides. So what I'm going to do is take this plug out, wire it up, then stick it back in. Guys, I am by no means an expert at this stuff. This is just what I know for me doing it. So ask an expert if you don't know what you're doing. This is just me demonstrating you how I'm converting a regular shed into a chicken coop. Come on, for a booger. Use this plug, guys, but there's no way to attach it to anything. It looks like somebody had screwed it at one time just from the inside of the box. I don't like that. I don't like these old plugs either. Take it up through our pilot hole up and over. Roll some slack up. Up and over. Comes the wiring. So what I did was, over here's my plug. I've got one line coming from it. And I already had this all wired together in that old switch. So what I'm going to do is, this long one that's not hooked to nothing, I'm going to use it and put a plug on the end for now, and that'll be what once I figure out how to do it, I'll run outside for my power. So
I'm going to do this hook black, because this is going to my plug-in. I don't need no switch. So what I'm going to do is just hook all 4 of these together. Bam, bam, bam. So they'll all be together. And then for the light switch, what I'll do is I'll have a jumper. Go from this up to the light switch. You know, one black and one white. Up to the light switch. And then from that I'll power on up. Or, I'll show you. So I got some little screw clips you all have seen me use before. There we go. I'm just going to hook around, put it around the line, and screw it up to the 2x4. You have to be really careful if you ever use these though, because the screw goes through. You don't want to nick your electric line. If you do, you have to start all over. Just going to try and tidy this up a little bit, make it where all this ain't sagging so much.
okay guys, I had this thing from my junk pile, and because I had it from my junk pile, the screws or the nails were missing, so I put screws in it, but I couldn't hit both holes. So we're gonna put it up there and screw it in and see how it works. Hope it works. If you guys are wondering, I always save everything that I got, because on the little homestead here, I don't like to have to go buy stuff. I know this thing's probably only $1, $2, but all that little stuff adds up. All this stuff that I put in here already would have cost me $7 or $8, but I already had it laying around from other projects I've done.
Oh yeah, it's solid. It ain't going nowhere, so that worked.
Cut some of this slack off.
Oh no, it's the wrong size. Well, how is that supposed to work? Maybe we just clip on the side for now. Okay, so it's the wrong size, but we made it work. If they don't crack. We don't want too tight for it to crack.
Okay guys, so what we're going to do is just put a regular plug on the end of that for now until I figure out what I'm going to do with it.
So that's what the inside looks like. Not much you all can see. You pull your plug back up, and if there's holes down in there, there's 3 holes you have to line up with your screws on the outside. So we'll push this thing back up. Line our screws up best we can.
Okay guys, so did something a little different. That light switch didn't work. It wasn't, I guess it went bad or something. I don't know. So what I did was I took that plug back out and put it over here, and all I did was wire it up, you know, the light down to the plug on the back on one side, and then the power coming in, so the light will just be on all the time that's plugged up, which is fine. I mean, it's just a little LED bulb, so it's not like it's going to use a lot of power. Power works, you know, it's hooked up to the lamp right there, so it'll work. You know, I can still plug my brooder box up. You know, what I have to do next is I'm going to come over here on the long wall and build me some roost. And I haven't decided yet if I'll put like a hole in the door for them to run out, or if I'll just cut a hole on the end, which this tin is like horrible to cut. It's real jagged, so I don't know if I'll do that or not. I don't really want to have to cut it any more than I have to and try to fix it up to where it's all smooth. So what I'll probably do is either put the fence, the netting around the outside of the door where I can just open the door up and let them out in it, or put me a little door right there, you know, right at the door. Alright guys, if you have any questions or suggestions, just leave them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. Thanks.